Good evening. Welcome to this guided meditation session at Vajrayana Institute. And I'm Wai Cheong. And together we will be doing two meditations together. The first meditation, I often make use of breath as the object of meditation, or I prefer to call it the support of meditation. I changed the name because a lot of time when we learn meditation or when we were asked to meditate on the breath, we make the object of meditation, breath in this case, like the most important thing about the meditation. And so we get really upset with ourselves if we do kind of get distracted away from our objects. And and we feel that we really must sort of stick our mind on the object at all time. So the object becomes the most important thing of the meditation. In actual fact, it isn't. And today I'm going to illustrate that by changing the object of meditation. And I prefer to call it a support because what really happened is that the choice of the so-called support is really to help us to settle or enter into meditation. What is most important of the meditation is really the mind itself, the mind, the quality of our attention, what are the factors influencing our mind in this moment. And the support is really just here to support us in that exploration, in that investigation. So today I thought we will start with support of loving kindness and see if we can bring a quality of kindness, of care and concern into our meditation and see whether that make a difference in our experience of meditation, especially in this first meditation, which is where we want to help the body and mind to settle down, to calm or put aside the different disturbances, disturbances in the form of physical tension, tightness, contractions, disturbance in the form of mental agitation, thinking, ruminating, and so on. So how can a quality of kindness, which is an attitude, how can we bring that into meditation and what sort of effect it will have to our meditative experience? So that's what we're going to try to find out in this first session. And the way to do it is with each step of the meditation. So quite often I will start with asking people to adopt a suitable posture. So right there and then we can express kindness. So we can check in and ask ourselves, which posture is most suitable for this particular session. Not for all the sessions in your life, but just this particular one. How is your body feeling today? How is your mind? How are you feeling today? Are you feeling okay to sit up, or will you prefer to lie down? So we check in and figure out for ourselves, out of kindness towards ourselves, what would be the most appropriate or helpful posture to adopt for this session. That is the first thing. The second step is I often invite people to spend some time, occasionally quite a long time, to just allow our body and mind to shift gears, to transition into meditation. And likewise, we can do that out of an attitude of kindness, to be not to demand that our body and mind should immediately settle down, they should immediately be calm and peaceful just because I start to meditate. Instead, is it possible out of kindness to say, how can I facilitate this process of settling down? How can I facilitate the process, helping my body to release some of the unnecessary discomfort and tightenings? Or how can I help my mind to put aside the agitation, the thinking, the ruminating? So what would be helpful for my body and mind in this session. And that's, I encourage you to bring that attitude of kindness into this second step, where we'll invite you to return your attention, to attend to your own body, to check in. And so we can do it out of an attitude of loving kindness. It's almost like inquiring. So how is my body feeling at this moment? Inquire into the sensations at the different parts of your body, the crown, the face, the neck, the shoulders, and do so without a judgmental attitude, not to be quick to judge good or bad, or am I doing it rightly or wrongly, am I being successful or am I failing in my meditation. Maybe we can get up all those judgments, find the nearest garbage bin, and you can just chuck them in, because it's not the point. The point is, maybe I can take this opportunity to express loving care and concern towards myself, towards my own body and mind, by returning my attention. Maybe I've been busy most of the day, so now is a good time to settle down and to invite attention to come back, to attend to my own body, just to check in, to inquire, hey, how are you feeling? To check in on the mind, what's happening to you? So that's one way, again, another way of expressing kindness in our meditation. And of course, the third step, the actual meditation or the deepening meditation, so I call it different names. We are going to focus on radiating loving kindness for ourselves, with great sincerity from the bottom of our heart. We're just going to take a few minutes to repeat a few simple phrases and offering really good wishes towards ourselves, wishing ourselves to feel safe, to be happy, to be healthy, and that everything flows smoothly and easily for us in our daily life. So that's how we bring in the quality of loving kindness into this meditation, make that the support for our practice. And so let's do that together, and we can see whether does it have any effect on our experience, and are those positive effects or not. Okay, so let's choose a suitable posture, and you settle yourself into that posture. You can be sitting on a chair, sitting on the floor, on a cushion, or you can lie down, lie on your back. After all, in the privacy of your own room, your own place, there's no one to look in, no one to judge you. So why not take this opportunity to just find the best posture for you in this session. Right? So I'm going to ring the bell to signal the start of the meditation. So in your adopted posture, see if you can allow yourself to become aware of sensations beneath you, sensations coming through the points of contact between your body and your seat, your body and the ground in this posture. Allow your body to feel that it is resting on a support that is solid, firm, and stable. And hopefully this will trigger a natural process within your body, a process whereby the body can begin and continue to unwind, to loosen up, to let go of some of those habitual tensing and tightening of muscles, so that in its own time, the body can really settle down comfortably into the meditation posture. So that's the first step of acquiring a seat for our body in meditation. And for the second step, helping body and mind to transition into meditation. So we're going to return our attention to our own body, part by part. Imagine our attention is like water flowing, touching, coming in touch with sensations at the different parts of the body. And see if we can imbue our attention with a quality of loving kindness, with a quality of care and concern as we check in to see how the body is doing. So starting at the crown, rest your attention on the crown of the head, the topmost part of your body, and let into your awareness sensations here. Maybe sensations of tingling, a slight feeling of pressure, maybe a sense of warmth or coolness, or maybe nothing at all. And we imagine and allow attention to flow downwards from the crown, just like water flowing. Part of your attention will flow into your forehead, down the rest of the face, so that you become aware of sensations at your own face. As you inquire out of kindness, see if you can notice whether you have been unconsciously tensing up some of the muscles of the face, the muscles of your forehead, the muscles of the jaw. And if you do notice any tension here, see if you can gently, consciously release some of those tensions. Relax the muscles of the face as best as you can, and invite in a feeling of softness into your own face, a feeling of ease and comfort. Allow your attention to flow down the sides of the head, the back of the head, even inside the head. Imagine you are sensing and noticing different sensations as you go. And see if you can do it with a light touch, not drilling into it, not pushing hard, but simply coming back here to be in touch, to be aware of the ever-changing sensations in your body. Allow attention to flow into the neck, into the throat, so that you become aware of sensations here. Allow sensations to flow into the shoulders. See if you can inquire out of loving kindness. How are your shoulders feeling today? Notice sensations at the top of the shoulders, at the front and the back, sensations at the shoulder joints. Allow your attention to flow down both arms at the same time, sensing as you go, noticing the different sensations in your upper arms, in both upper arms. Subtle sensations, simple sensations, nothing spectacular. Moving down, passing the elbows, both elbows. See if you can notice subtle sensations in the elbows as well. Down into your forearms, Eventually finding your attention arriving in both hands, such that you are aware of sensations in the palms, at the back of the hands, sensations of the fingers all the way to the fingertips. And now that we are aware of both arms, see if we can, again with an attitude of loving concern, invite both arms to rest comfortably on their support. Release any unnecessary tension or tightening of the arm muscles. And we invite our attention to come back to the body, come back to the chest in this case. So throughout the meditation, feel free to invite our attention to come back if we notice that our attention has wandered off elsewhere to thoughts, to past or future. See if we can, without getting frustrated with these movements of the mind, see if we can just regard it as something totally normal for the mind to do. And out of kindness, simply invite it to come back to the bodily sensations again and again. Coming back to the chest, notice sensation at the chest, the movements of the chest synchronized with the breath, maybe the beating of our own heart. We allow attention to flow downwards into the abdominal cavity, inquiring, noticing. Sense the different sensations at the abdomen, not just at the skin or the muscles, but also maybe touching the various vital organs here. And not only do we take care of the front of our body, we also extend loving attention to the back of the body. So see if you can become aware of sensations at your upper back, at your middle back, and your lower back. Allow our attention to gather at the pelvic region, the pelvis, sensing as we go. Notice sensations at the pelvis where powerful muscles are present. Also sense the various organs in this part of the body. As we become aware of sensations at the pelvis, if we can give permission, allow that weight of the pelvis to rest comfortably on the support and surrender it to gravity. And then we allow our attention to travel down both legs at the same time, starting from the hips, moving towards the knees, sensing as we go. From the knees down to the ankles, and from the ankles into the feet, so that we are aware of sensations at the soles of the feet, at the top of the feet, sensations at the toes. Now that we are aware of both legs, see if we can, out of kindness again, allow them to rest their weight completely on the floor, on the ground, or their support, and surrender that weight to gravity. And now that we have traveled from head all the way down to feet, we invite loving attention to come back, to reconnect with the sensations of the body. See if you can allow the body to continue to rest in the posture, to continue this process of unwinding, letting go, releasing of some of the unnecessary tensions and tightness. And now to begin the actual meditation on loving kindness towards oneself, we choose a few simple phrases that best convey our understanding of what it means to love, to show care and concern. And we simply direct those words towards ourselves, wishing from the bottom of our heart with great sincerity. And you can start with my stock phrases, change them as you go along, change the wordings, add or subtract. But see if you can hold fast to the intention of kindness and express it towards oneself. So we can wish, may I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. So slowly, mindfully, at your own pace, repeat the words in your own mind and offer them to oneself. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. So coming back to the phrases of loving kindness, if we do notice that our attention is drawn away from the words, from the meditation, maybe distracted by thoughts, memories, or fantasy, or we may find ourselves overwhelmed by dullness, drowsiness, sleepiness. When we do recognize that, see if we can regard this with kindness. Instead of being upset, instead of labeling our meditation as bad, see if we can, out of kindness, simply acknowledge what is happening to us in meditation, and then simply invite our attention to come back to here and now, and offer the phrases of loving kindness again. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. So coming back to the words, do not be upset if no particular warm, loving feelings arise as you say the words. It's quite normal, since we don't necessarily feel on demand. So it may take a while before our hearts will respond with the familiar feeling of love, of kindness. In the meantime, allow the different feelings to come and go, and simply rely on the words of the phrases to convey their intention of kindness, of loving concern. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. So again and again, simply come back to the words, reconnect with the loving intention behind the words, and offer them to ourselves. Think of it as a simple gesture, extending a quality of kindness, of care and concern towards ourselves, because we, like everybody else, also deserve to be happy, to be loved, to be cared for. May I live in safety. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. you're most welcome to put your comments or questions on the live chat if you do have something to say. So that is a meditation focusing on the theme of kindness, in particular kindness towards oneself, expressed in different ways throughout the meditation, expressed in the way how we use our attention, how we respond to the different experiences coming up in the meditation, and finally making loving kindness for oneself the so-called object of meditation, or the support of the meditation, to bring our attention to it again and again, to nurture that quality of the heart. Yeah. And hopefully, and I personally, I find that when I'm able to bring in or remember to be kind to myself in meditation, it also helps to promote the calming down of the system, the calming down of the body and mind, the settling down of the body and mind. And sometimes when under the influence of this loving attitude towards oneself, this very simple attitude of being kind to oneself, it's quite okay. If maybe one day I find like today, for some reason I'm tired, so my mind is not very sharp. It's a bit dull. So then I can acknowledge that and say, oh, all right, so that is the reality of this moment. Of course, I can even investigate and say, what are the conditions that lead to this downness? And the whole idea of meditating in this way is not about finding fault with myself. It's not about punishing myself or judging myself. It's about how can I do it differently? How can I do it in a way that support myself and make things better for myself? So that is the attitude of kindness. Or if I find myself, let's say, very agitated, very restless, I can't sit still, mind's all over the place, then I can again regard that and try to respond from a kind place towards oneself and say, oh, poor thing, Wai Cheong, what's going on? What's happening to you in your life? And sometimes it's almost like being an understanding, kind friend to yourself. And you may find that sometimes by changing the attitude towards our experiences, our body, our mind actually respond to this kind of loving attention. Given time, given space, it may actually start to calm down, starts to feel that there is love here. There's which is very reassuring and very calming actually to feel being loved. Yeah, so that can be helpful. The second meditation for this evening, I have been sort of kind of going through mindfulness practice for the second meditation on Wednesday, and I've been using this acronym called RAIN, R-A-I-N. So R for recognize, A for acknowledge or allowed, I for inquire, and N for nurturing. So today I want to do a meditation on nurturing. And what does it mean? Nurturing here is, again, nurturing with our attention, giving our mindful attention to something within us, which enable it to nourish it a bit, enable it to grow stronger, to grow more prominent, more powerful, and maybe to become a new habit, a new way for us to deal with things, to respond to things. So I'm just going to piggyback on the last meditation and suggest we nurture loving kindness in this session, which means asking ourselves, how can I give mindful attention to the different things in this meditation that enable me to nurture loving kindness, to make it stronger. And so since we did loving kindness for self just now, so now we try to nurture loving kindness for the people closest to us. And it's very simple. It's to take the time in this meditation, one at a time, return our attention to each individual those closest to us that we know very well. Bring them to mind. Remind yourself about. Maybe lately you have been too busy. We're always busy anyway, even in self-isolation, in quarantine. We try to keep ourselves busy. But maybe this is the time to give your full attention to the people you love. Think about them. Ask yourself, how are they doing? Remind yourself of what you know about them, their wishes, their hopes, their fears. And as you bring them to mind, as they come alive to you in your own mind, why not take this opportunity to open our hearts and to express the love that we do have for them? Now we express it again in a few simple phrases and see if we can, with genuine loving intention, wish the best for them. Wish them to be happy, to be healthy, to be safe, to be free of danger, free from insecurity, and that life flows smoothly for them, free of obstacles, and from a genuine, warm heart of loving kindness. And we do that, and do it quickly or slowly, it's up to you. And we try to do it for a few people in our life. I have a big family, so I have to do it very quickly. Otherwise, it's not fair. I will leave some people out. Or you can do it slowly and just on one or two other people. And so in using our attention in this way, we try to nurture the quality of loving kindness. We enable it to grow stronger, and maybe it will come forth more frequently and more powerfully. So let's give that a try in this second meditation. So once again, I invite you to settle back in your meditation posture. So in a very brief way, I will still try to go through my 3-step process. The first step is helping the body to acquire a seat. So allow the body some time to find its way into the posture you have adopted, taking care that your back, your spine is comfortable, it is upright if you're sitting, or straight if you're lying down, and that there are no unnecessary tensions or discomfort along the full length of your spine. Really allow the body to feel in this posture that it is resting over a firm, solid support, one that will keep the body well balanced and safe. And we try to promote a process of settling down, of unwinding, of loosening up. And in order to help body and mind to once again transition back into meditation, let's make use of the breath to help us. So for the first few minutes of this meditation, we rest our attention on our natural breath, breathing in and out. And as we sense changing sensations of the breath in the different parts of our body, as we allow ourselves to fully experience the in-breath and the out-breath, see if you can make good use of the natural out-breath, breathing out. See if you can remind yourself, your body and your mind that this is an opportunity to release. Breathing out, just as we release the stale air in our lungs. Maybe we can also, as we breathe out, release some of the unnecessary tightening contractions in the body. Or maybe we can release the different thoughts, images that pop into our mind. So for the first few minutes, returning our attention to the breath again and again. Each time we come back, each time we notice the breath sensations, each time we feel an out breath, remind ourselves with the word release, that we can let go of some of those tightening tension. We can let go of that train of thoughts that preoccupy our attention. Coming back to the breath. With each out breath, imagine you are helping body and mind to deepen the sense of release. Breathing out might be a good time to see if we can release any tensions or tightness in our face. We tend to unconsciously tighten the muscles of the face. Could be muscles of the forehead or those around the eyes, or it could be the muscles of the jaw. So when we breathe out, see if you can imagine releasing some of the tensions in the face and replace that with a feeling of softness, of ease and comfort in our own face. So we allow this process of releasing, of settling down to continue in the background, while we now turn our attention to cultivate, to nurture loving kindness towards others, towards those that are close to us. So feel free to bring to mind someone that you know. Might be helpful to picture this person in your mind's eye and take a few moments, remind yourself what you know about this person, about his or her wishes, hopes, dreams, about his or her share of happiness or unhappiness. And see if you can find within yourself, within your own heart, that quality of loving kindness, of care and concern, and express that in words towards this person, wishing, may you live in safety, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you live with ease. See if you can slowly, mindfully, at your own pace, repeat a few simple phrases that best convey your understanding of love, of kindness, of care and concern, and offer it to your loved ones. May you live in safety. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. So coming back to the phrases of loving kindness, returning your attention to your loved one, Slowly, mindfully direct the phrases and offer loving kindness to this person. Feel free to stay as long or as short as you like with each one of them. When you feel ready to move on, say goodbye to this one person and invite another to come into your mind's eye, and we repeat the same process. May you live in safety. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. So during the meditation on loving kindness, when you do notice that your attention has wandered off, distracted, or your mind is overwhelmed by dullness or drowsiness, see if you can regard both of them with kindness in your mind, without getting upset, frustrated, without expressing aversion. See if you can gently invite your attention as best as you can to come back to the meditation, to come back to the phrases of loving kindness, and once again direct loving attention towards your loved ones, and sincerely from your heart wish them to be well and happy. May you live in safety. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. So coming back to the meditation, Sometimes it's helpful to take a closer look at your loved ones. Try to bring to mind a clear picture of this person. Take some time in between offering the phrases of loving kindness to remind yourself what you know about this person, or to notice something about this person. Maybe lately you have been too busy to pay close attention to them. Now is a good opportunity to return attention to each one of them. And then in response to your observation, to your attention, see if you can find within yourself the quality of loving kindness, care, and concern, and express that in words and maybe also in feelings. May you live in safety. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with peace. And then finally, see if you can put aside the words, say goodbye to the loved ones for the time being, release the images, allow yourself, your attention to come back here and now with your body and mind in meditation. And we conclude today's meditation with a dedication, imagining we get up anything positive or helpful and beneficial we dedicate this positive momentum towards the fulfillment of our aspirations, towards the fulfillment of our wishes. And that may anything good or positive that come out of it, may they stay with us, somehow linger in our body, our mind and heart, so that they can continue to benefit us long after the meditation session is over. Okay, so today we look at loving kindness for self and others. Just a short announcement. I'm giving a public talk on this Friday evening at 6 over YouTube. So you might want to check the details on our website if you're interested. And also this Sunday, I'm leading a half-day meditation workshop in the morning, 10:30. But that will be over the Zoom platform. So just to remind people, in case some of you want to tune into that, to check ahead of time on the website, via website for the link. You do need to get yourself a Zoom account to sign in. So I look forward to seeing some of you on Friday or Sunday, or if not, next week, next Wednesday. And I wish you have a good week ahead and take care of yourself. And so I'll see you around. Thank you.